childhood in care. This morning meets children looking for a loving home and the families who've changed lives by adopting.
Hi, welcome back. Well, we've got the costume sorted.
Absolutely.
But what about the food? Joining us now with some scrumptious treats to delight your little ghosts and ghouls this Halloween is Chef Stephen Gates. And he's joined... Hello, Stephen.
Hello there.
Welcome.
How you doing?
He's joined by 4 little scary helpers. Good morning, kids.
Morning,
everyone.
guys.
Scary helpers holding knives.
Even more scary.
So what are we going to be doing here?
Well, basically, my world is the world of adventures, of extraordinary food. I've just written a book called The Extraordinary Cookbook. Now, it's not about kids' food necessarily, but it's about taking you on an adventure, making food fun and exciting and something more than some of its parts. So, what we've decided to do is try and make 4 different dishes and use kids at the same time.
Wow.
Very
However,
good.
you're not going to mess this up, are you? Because you might, and this is the most important thing that we need to do today is to not cut anyone's fingers.
Yeah,
right?
let's not do that.
Don't
Let's
speak
not do
about
that.
fingers.
So first of all, what I thought we'd make is a blood soup. Blood
Lovely.
soup. Now, a lot of the things
Favourite?
that we do is trying to make foods that kids don't normally eat into something really delicious. So we thought we'd make it fun. So Oscar here is going to take some beetroot. Oscar, you stand up a sec there. Grab a beetroot and chop it up. Do you
Oscar, do you like beetroot?
No.
No, exactly.
Can I just make it...
doesn't.
Alexander, do you like beetroot?
Yeah.
You like it. What about you, Abby?
No.
Pajay, do you like beetroot?
Never tried it.
You've never tried it, okay.
There you go.
Well, the whole thing, you crack on there and chop that up into chunks. And the whole thing about this is to make it fun, so that you're not eating beetroot, you're eating blood. So we chop up some beetroot, we chop up some onions as well, and we fry them all nice and gently for the base of our soup.
Smells lovely.
I'm going to put that into a nice
So
mixer.
it's a great way of masking the flavours that the kids might not like into something,
I'm not
and then
strictly
introduce...
lying, but masking. I like
Yeah.
that word there. It's
Don't
really
say
good.
kids.
No,
That's
no, no.
fantastic.
I really have a thing about beetroot as well, so I'm
Yeah.
intrigued, actually,
you're one
Stefan,
of
to
the
see if you can
kids.
get me to eat it.
Oscar, you pop that in there. Okay, so it's basically beetroot and tomatoes. And we'll do another couple here. That's fantastic. That's looking great.
Doing very well there.
Looking
Okay, we're
very-
just chopping up. These are cooked beetroot because, frankly, if you've got 4 kids and you're making Halloween food, you know, you don't want to be roasting beetroot for an hour. So, Oscar, press that button there, my friend. All the way in.
Good
That's
man.
it. Okay, so we whiz them all up so it gets a really nice deep red colour like that. Okay, and then, this is all cold at this stage, so you put it in the pan. Whoops.
If you can get it off.
If
the
you can get it
mixer.
off. All the way around.
There we go.
And we put it into the pan and then heat it up with, with some sugar. Oops,
Sugar?
Sugar all over the place. Now.
Wow, there's a lot of
It's
sugar.
all right,
You're
there's
cooking
more
like
sugar
me
to come
now.
later on. And some stock. Now you can use vegetable stock or chicken stock if you want. You bring that up to a simmer and then it'll look something like
Oh,
this.
it's changed colour.
Oh, it goes
It's
a bit
changed
more
colour. It
orange.
goes a little bit more orangey. Okay, what we're going to do
Smells
first,
nice.
we're going to put this in here. So watch out, this is quite hot there, Oscar. So you step back for a second. Okay, that's the soup. It tastes delicious by now, but what it needs is some eyeballs. So
Definitely need some eyeballs in there.
2 little mozzarella balls. You grab one, pop it in there. You put it next to there.
Do you like the look of that, Alexander?
And then what we do is we put a little olive over the top to turn it into an
That's so
eyeball.
clever.
There we go. And a nice little addition is to give it some tears of some olive oil all the way
That is
around.
brilliant.
So there we are. There's our
That looks nice.
That looks fantastic. Now
blood
then,
soup. Okay.
Oscar, would you like to taste? Do you like the idea that? Would you taste this? Would you taste it? You're going to try it.
He's
If I
not
try
gonna
some, will
taste
you
it.
try some? Come on, I don't like beetroot either. Come over this way. Come around, stand between us.
Traumatise the child.
I'm going to try some.
Live on telly.
Anyway, you try it a bit.
I don't like it.
Do you like it?
You going to have a go? No, okay, fair enough. It's
blood.
you would like some, Alexander. You can try some
Alex
a
is
little bit.
big on the stuff there.
It actually tastes delicious.
Anyway, well
Can't
done.
taste the beetroot.
Okay, so
it
the
like
next thing we're going to try, next thing we're going to try is some pumpkins. Now, this time of year is when we see the wholesale slaughter of pumpkins. People cut them up and then they go mouldy. Now, I think this is a great tragedy because they are a brilliant thing to use. Here we go. There you go, Pajay. If you grab that one and scoop that out for me. Now, yeah, you can scoop out the bits into there. Use a little teaspoon. Basically, these are called mini squashes.
They're
and
fab, aren't
they're
they?
like
Gorgeous.
pumpkins, and you can cut these fantastic little shapes into the skin and then chop them up. There's another one there.
What are they called?
Mini
These are-
squashes.
Yeah, and this one here is even more brilliant. It's called a hooligan squash.
I thought that was
Oh,
nice.
what
So
a
the
great
name alone
name.
is just
Love that.
fantastic. They taste absolutely delicious. So what you do is you scoop out the insides And then you...
Come on,
there we
Jay,
go.
get
A little,
stuck in,
little
girl.
bit more there. That's fine. OK. We'll squeeze that one in there as well. Watch out there, Oscar. Squeeze back a little bit. Fantastic.
Do you want to get Stefan to help you with that, Jay?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Rip its guts out, Alexander.
Rip its guts out.
He's in the Halloween
Squeeze it all out.
Rip its guts out.
I tell you what,
Lovely
for the
boys.
moment, we'll save it like that, and basically you put them onto a tray and into the oven at about 160 for about an hour. Now, I've got some that we did here earlier,
Oh, wow, look at those.
chopped up with all the faces, and they're like that at this stage. Now, what we want to do is make them a little bit more interesting. Oscar, you just squeeze back there for a sec, because we're going to add some brains into them.
Brilliant.
These are really good stuff.
Brilliant.
We're going to get the faces on the front there.
Excited, aren't you?
And then we add some mouldy brains, which is the avocado. There we go. Avocado in there. And then into the darker one.
That's salad disguised as brains.
Exactly.
Genius.
Into the darker one, a little bit of pasta sauce. Watch out there. Okay, and always good to add some maggots into the brains as well. So little bits of pasta on the top there.
Black one has blood on it.
It does. A lot of blood is
Does.
pouring out of his face.
Maggots.
There we go, there's one of those. Now, very quickly then, just to move on, the other thing that's really fun to make at this time of year is fluorescent jellies. Now, when you use tonic water, Abby absolutely promised me she wasn't going to cut her fingers when she did this. There you go, Abby, you cut that up. Get some gelatin, chop it up, and we're going to make tonic jelly. Now, there's something extraordinary about tonic jelly, which I'll explain to you in a minute. There we go, that's perfect. Keep away from your fingers.
There you go.
are
Let's
a
cut all that
star. Okay, then we
So
add
you're actually
some
putting
tonic
tonic
water.
water?
Yeah, a little bit of tonic water. It fizzes up. You put a little bit in to begin with, and then you heat it over a hot pan, like we've got over there, just so that the gelatin will melt.
Mm-hmm.
Then you top it up all the way up to the top, and then squeeze some lemon into it. Abby, can you squeeze that over the top there?
Big squeeze. You going to help Alexander?
Quite tough.
You can help squeeze the lemon in as
Brilliant.
well?
I'll try.
Go on, mate, give it a go. See if you can squeeze
A little
it.
bit of a squeeze there.
Good lad.
How cute is
Brilliant.
Yeah, super strong.
Very good.
Squeezing the juice
And
out.
then a bit of sugar as well. Mix it all up. When it's melted, you take it away and put it into a mould. So you put it into a mould, something like this, or you can put it into normal glasses if you like. Then you put that in the fridge. Now, when you take it out, it doesn't look particularly spectacular to begin with. It just looks like a sort of a weird, clear jelly. But there's something extraordinary that happens. You need a UV light, which you can get very easily from the internet, and you put the UV light underneath it, and it glows.
Oh, wow.
The quinine in tonic water fluoresces under ultraviolet light. And so we have these at parties at my house all of the time, and they're crazy. You have to add the extra sugar and tonic and lemon, because kids don't really like the biscuits.
No, of course, the tonic water would change it. Well,
Yeah.
Stefan, that's amazing. Unfortunately, we're out of time.
Okay.
Because we've had too many exciting things, but all of I think the squashes look amazing, and I can't wait to make that.
And your book. Don't forget your book.
Yeah. And thank you very much for coming. Guys, thank you for all your help as well, to all
Well
our
done,
scary
guys.
helpers. All the details of Stefan's recipes are on the website itv.com/thismorning. If you're a Sky Satellite viewer, if you press your red button now, you can have them immediately.
Good. And now still to come, the stars of Downton Abbey back soon.